I'd like to say a few things about the Gallery of Frost, which is the upcoming Body Waves theme that starts on January 10th. This is really a winter theme, and to me, winter is most associated with the rhythm of stillness. And one of the deepest teachings of stillness is that we can embody and move with the absolute, with a layer of reality, with the place that all things arise from and all things return to. This place of fundamental resonance, of cosmic silence, right? This container, this vast darkness that holds all of the things in our relative reality. All things that rise up and take shape and fall away, and rise up and take shape and fall away, move in this theater of the absolute, of source, right? And so when we're embodying the rhythm of stillness, we move with that embodied understanding. And so as we move through the different rhythms in the Gallery of Frost, in flowing, we'll move with the idea, with the embodiment of the ground and of gravity and of being here present in this body right now, this material reality. And we'll invite the nervous system to settle down out of activation, out of fight flight, and into a more settled way of being, right? And from there we'll move in staccato with the idea of grit, right? That we can engage our passion and our dedication and our motivation and our commitment, and with knowing, the full knowing that whatever we do will have its beginning and its middle and its end. And with this idea of grit, I don't mean like we will succeed at something at any and all costs. Sometimes grit is about how do we fail? How are we when we lose, right? How do we learn from those experiences and embody and move with them too? And in the rhythm of chaos, it's really about surrender. And in this case, it's a surrendering to all that is, all that arises and takes shape and falls away and comes in and goes out and takes form. And it's really a radical acceptance, in the words of Tara Brach, right? Where we're really deeply accepting instead of pushing against or pulling toward reality exactly as it is in that moment, which does not by any means mean that we settle for injustice or for oppression, right? It's rather about how do we engage ourselves in our this life, in this past, in a way that acknowledges the reality of source, and that we're serving this deeper layer of reality in everything that arises and falls away in our path. And in the rhythm of lyrical in the heartbeat map in the 5 rhythms is associated with joy, right? And it's really this very sacred version of joy where we're holding everything in a vast container of space, and all of this life that takes shape and rises up and falls away, we're seeing it as like a cosmic light show, right? We're being called home to source, and we're moving back into that limitless space, and we're still dancing and moving with all of the glorious experiences and the painful experiences and all that's rising up and falling away, and we're almost becoming a watcher, right, in this experience. And then in stillness, we're called